Hello. We're going to talk about a little sensitive topic, a little spicy subject. All right. So if you want, you could take a seat, enjoy the spicy food that you're going to watch and inject into your eyeballs, and enjoy the ride. All right. We're going to get into some gnarly stuff. All right. Fat positivity. What is that? Well, if you've watched YouTube recently and you watch these YouTubers watch these TikToks, all right, you would see that there is people supporting obesity. All right. Now, most of the people that are supporting obesity are people that want to endorse they want to endorse and no, they want to abolish discrimination. They want to abolish discrimination, basically. All right. And I hate saying that word. I'm sure a lot of you are too, because that word has been so overused that it has lost all meaning. Usually the people that use that word are like these TikTok and Twitter Karens, all right? They're infested into TikTok and Twitter, you know what I mean? So there's that. All right. Now, when we're talking about the people that support this, all right, don't go out of your way to harass them. Don't do that. All right. We're just talking about why these actions are bad, not why the person behind these actions are bad. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are very good people around these. All right. Now, when it comes to glorifying obesity, all right. Now, you can do whatever you want, by the way. You can do whatever you want. All right. You can do drugs. You can do all that. Not that's a good thing. All right. It's a horrible thing to do drugs, but you can do all these things. I would not give a fuck. But don't come to me and say it's a good thing, because it's not. It's clearly not. All right. So, here's the thing. All right. There's a lot of subjects what we could understand. All right. There's a lot of things that can happen when you gain weight. Now, just to be clear, I used to be fat at one point, like really fucking obese. All right. I used to be fat. You know how much I weighed in January 1st, 2023 before I went to the gym and did martial arts and did fitness exercises? I weighed 269 pounds. I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4" barefoot. All right. Not the flex, but I'm 6'5" or 6" with shoes. All right. So that's a pretty hefty amount of weight. All right. And yeah, my BMI was a bit high. And I know that if I didn't exercise, I would get diabetes, because guess what? In my family line, I have diabetes, cancer, and heart problems running through the family line and the family tree. All right. So I know that if I didn't start exercising, I would be doomed as fuck. All right. Because once you get diabetes, you're stuck with it. All right. You have to prick your finger every day to test your blood. You have to inject some medication fluid into your stomach with a shot every single day. And if you don't do that, you're fucked. You're dead. All right? You're gonna die. So that's that. All right. And cancer. Cancer's a bitch. We all know that. All right. Walter White had cancer. All right. He almost died from it. All right. From Breaking Bad, you know? Um, so, there's a lot of different types of cancers, by the way. Some are more survivable than others. Some are not. All right. And here's the thing. It is treatable, by the way. I don't know now. I don't know as sorry. I can't think. I just woke up today, like right now, and I'm drinking some tea. So there's that. So that all right. There's also heart problems. You see, when you become at a higher weight, all right, quote unquote plus size, whatever, you get a higher weight, all right. You see, if you get a higher weight without muscle gain, like it's just fat gain, all right, the fat particles are going to rush to the cells, and sometimes it'll get stuck on the walls of the veins, get stuck in the walls of the veins, and when it's rushing through the veins, all right, it'll sometimes get stuck, and sometimes it'll clog up and it'll get stuck in the veins. All right. And this could happen to any veins. There's trillions, if not, I don't know how many veins are in your body. There's a lot. All right. Clear amount, a lot. So some are smaller than others, some are bigger than others, and these veins will get clogged up, and to the point that blood is trying to push through, and sometimes they'll stretch low, and boom, it'll burst through. If that happens with one of your veins in your heart, that's called a heart attack, by the way. All right, or it could be other things too, but mostly a heart attack. All right, and yeah, and that's what happens. All right, now, and that's the thing. All right, now, why are people now? If we're to get into the psychology of this, why are people supporting this? Most people that are doing this are trying to abolish discrimination. All right, and they're doing this because they want the world to become a better place or something. To be honest, discrimination has been overused to the point that it is overused as hell. All right, it is overused. Like, I'm sure you don't like to say it. I don't like to say it. All right, it has lost all meaning at this point. All right, and usually some TikTok or Twitter Karens would say that a lot when they think something is discriminatory, and even though most of the time it's not, it's just them being a Karen. All right, and there's that. All right, now that's the thing. All right, you could do now. I think I've said this before, but I'm gonna get on and say it. You just to be clear, you can do whatever you want. All right, you can do whatever you want. You could break the law. You could do drugs. Not to say that's a good thing. That's obviously a bad thing. All right, you can do whatever you want. But if you come to me or anyone and say it's a good thing, even though it's not, that's what I don't like. All right, and because it's not a good thing. All right. Now, there's a reason why Michelle Obama, not to get political here, but a lot of people, doctors, all right, a lot of people want to abolish obesity because it is a major problem in the United States, all right, a major problem to the point that it's mocked on by other countries. I used to have a friend from Britain. He even brought the statistics up and even proved it too. Did you know 40% of every American living here, 40% of the 100% of Americans living here, 40% of them are obese. Guess what? 60% of all Americans are overweight. If you bring up other country statistics, in Japan, Britain, all these other countries, most of them aren't overweight. They're pretty healthy, right? And then we have something called TikTok and we have something called Twitter, where you're basically allowed to like spread misinformation on those platforms, even though it's kind of fucked in YouTube's terms of service. You're not allowed to spread misinformation, all right? And on TikTok and Twitter, people are spreading misinformation, this and that, over and over, and it's getting out of hand. You got people that are sensitive, like really sensitive about certain topics, a lot of topics actually. Did you know there's been a person that got banned from Twitter and got mass reported just for saying hello? That's it, just saying hello. That is all right? And it kind of sucks, you know what I mean? Like there's people like this, all right? And that's about it. And yeah, it's kind of sucks. It sucks. So is that. And yeah. So what could we learn from this? All right. Well, whatever you do, don't be some ultra triple douche. All right, where you're just trying to leech these people for your own personal dopamine increase by bullying them. Don't do that. All right. Just be genuine and spread the truth. All right, because people are saying that being obese is a slur, and people are saying that being obese is a good thing, even though it's not a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, if I would have kept the same weight as I did before, I would have died until today, by the way. All right? It's no joke. All right? And that's the thing. My mom, just so you know, my mom passed away from cardiac arrest. All right? I don't know what caused the cardiac arrest. Most likely because of her weight. All right? Because she was she's at a very unhealthy weight, by the way. Even some doctors pointed it out. All right, and for some reason she took that out as offense. I don't know why, but if she would have lost weight, she would have probably still lived until today. By the way, but I guess she passed away because that's life. I guess. Fuck that, you know. But yeah, um, that's all I have to say. I guess I'll see you later, and stay safe, be healthy, and enjoy the things you like to do. That's good. All right. And that's about it. All right. See you later. Bye. And just to let you know, that's not my cup of tea. Yep. See you later.